Hello. So, the Palestine protests and the United Kingdom protests saw tens of thousands of people join in today. The let me get this one ready. There we go. Right, tens of thousands of protesters have joined two rival marches in London. The United Kingdom rally, organised by far-right figure Tommy Robinson, 10 names, and pro-Palestine demonstration. More than 4,000 police officers have been deployed to the capital and are managing a so-called sterile zone between the two marches. Officers also used drones, police horses and dogs, and had armoured vehicles on standby. Oh. The Metropolitan Police called it one of the most significant policing operations in years, with tens of thousands of football fans also at Wembley Stadium for the FA Cup final on Saturday afternoon. The forces said there had been 31 arrests as of 4:30 p.m. across the whole operation. Protesters attending the United Kingdom marches gathered in Kingsway before heading to Whitehall and a rally in Parliament Square. Many could be seen waving the Union flags, with some wearing "Make England Great Again" mega red hats. Chants of "We want Starmer out" could also be heard. Those gathered told the BBC they had a wide range of views, including some who wanted to see the end of the current government, the other who felt white people, in particular white working class people, were being discriminated against in the UK. Police had put up barriers to block routes between the two protests. Alongside Robinson's real name is Stephen Yexley Lennon. Speakers at the rally including former LBC presenter Katie Hopkins, actor turned politician Lawrence Cox, and TV personality Ant Midian. That actually makes me laugh, that when they say that they're saying that white people were being discriminated against. People are being discriminated against. It's definitely those in the LGBTQ community and those on disabilities who are being discriminated against. This is what the march looked like on the Palestine protests, which both, by the way, I am going to state, both wasn't peaceful, as there were arrests on both sides. But we shall read on. The separate pro-Palestine march, making Nakba Day, started in Kensington before heading to Waterloo Place via Piccadilly. Nakba Day refers to the displacement of Palestinians who fled or were driven from their homes during the war surrounding Israel's creation in 1948-49. Demonstrators expressed a wide range of views on BBC, with many describing themselves as both anti-genocide and anti-fascist. A number of protesters said they were against the rise in anti-Semitism in the UK and conscious of some Jewish people reported feeling intimidated by such marches, but they added that Jewish people were welcome to join the demonstration, with many present on Saturday today. Flags and signs reading slogans including "Smash the Far Right" and "Free Palestine Hostages" could be seen amongst those gathered, many of whom were wearing I can't pronounce that word, sorry, seen as a symbol of solidarity with Palestinians. Speakers at the rally included pro-party co-founder Zara Sultana, Independent MP Diane Abbott, and Labour MP Absana Begum. What's that? Right. The Met said both protests had proceeded largely without significant incident. It did not specify the offences nor the event to which all of the arrests were connected. We'll probably find out more about that after a later time. It earlier said two men were arrested near Euston Station, one of whom was wanted on suspicion of grievous bodily harm following an incident in Birmingham, and was spotted arriving in London to attend a United Kingdom rally. The second man was wanted for a separate offence which involved encouraging people to attack a police officer, the force added. Pardon me. Having earlier said both men were connected to the incident in Birmingham, BBC had witnessed two males being arrested at a pro-Palestine march by early afternoon. Here's some more of that march. Ahead of the demonstrations, Met Police Deputy Assistant Commissioner James Harman said the policing operation would cost 4.5 million. The Met said the risk meant that it had to impose the highest degree of control, including the first use of live facial recognition cameras as part of the protest policing operation. Live facial recognition is being used at Euston and King's Cross St Pancras railway station, where people attending the United Kingdom march were likely to arrive. There are strict controls on where the marches can go and what time they must finish. Drones were used to monitor both protest routes, while officers at Wembley were also set to monitor CCTV feeds from the FA Cup final to identify supporters travelling towards the demonstrations. 11 foreign far-right agitators were blocked from entering the country to attend the United Kingdom event, the government said on Friday. Among 11 blocks from entering the UK was the US-based anti-Islam influencer Valentina Gomez, I can't stand her, who attended the first United Kingdom march last September. In a statement on Friday, Sir Keir Starmer said, "We're in a fight for the soul of our country, and the United Kingdom march this weekend is a stark reminder of exactly what we are up against. Its organisers are peddling hatred and division, plain and simple, and will block those coming into the UK to seek incite hatred and violence. For anyone who sets out to wreak havoc or our streets to intimidate or threaten anyone, you can expect to face the full force of the law." And there's a picture there of tell me 10 names. So Ahead of the march, Robinson wrote on a post on X today, "We unite the kingdom and the West in the greatest patriotic display the world has ever seen. The establishment has shown their hands early and clearly don't want the people united, though it is happening." John Rees from Stop the War, one of the organisers of the pro-Palestine march, said it happens on the same day every year, and questioned why the United Kingdom march was allowed to also take place on May the 16th. They know what they're doing, these people on the far right who are doing these United Kingdom marches. That's why they chose today during the FA Cup final. They knew exactly what they were doing. Only tens of thousands took part on between both of them, meaning there wasn't like hundreds of thousands or nothing. No, it was probably there was probably more people at Wembley than what there was turning up, and those at Wembley added to it. So the establishment has shown oh yeah, there we are. Right, the police response should have been that it was unacceptable to hold a BBC Radio 4's Today programme. The Met had previously said it was already in discussion with the United Kingdom when the application for the Nakba Day March was made. Meanwhile, new guidance issued by Crown Prosecution Service pushes prosecutors to consider whether protest placards, banners, and chants viewed on social media may amount to offences of stirring up hatred. Specialist officers are also primed to take swift decision to arrest and charge hate speech crimes, which may include arrests for chants referring to an Antifada at the pro-Palestine march. Home Secretary Sabana Mahmood said the right to protest was a cornerstone of our democracy. She added, but anyone spreading hate or committing acts of violence face the full force of the law. Director of Public Prosecution Stephen Parkinson said there is not about restricting free speech, it is about preventing hate crimes and protecting the public, particularly at a time of heightened tensions. Lord Mann, the government's independent advisor on anti-Semitism, told the BBC that organisers of the public event should screen contributors to judge the level of risk they pose and ensure they stay within the law. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. We'll wait and see anyway, as the news later on. Police haven't said why these people have been arrested. 31 people have been arrested so far. That might go up, who knows, but on both sides there has been of that. I mean, it's not a contest who got arrested more at where. You know, I did see one person online getting arrested at the... One lady actually getting arrested on the pro-Palestine march, and I've seen someone as well getting arrested at the other march as well online. You can actually see them getting arrested on video. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see what happens. I'm glad it went as peaceful as it did, even though those arrests were made, you know, and not many people turned up to the United Kingdom march as what they did last time, because I was expecting a lot of thugs and hooligans to turn up then. But no, it seems to be okay at the moment. But yeah, I'll leave it as that. And yeah, I'll leave it as that. Take care. Till next time. Bye.